What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here. Old Panini, they just cannot get out of their own way, can they? They just cannot stop the hits. Keep on coming. I'm not sure how many more they can take. Fresh from the Twitterverse of Darren Ravel. 2 weeks ago, the WWF. I'm a child of the 80s. That's right, the WWF. Terminated its contract with Panini with 2 years left on it. The WWF says Panini, which is still selling product, is now in violation, will seek an injunction. Fanatics has a deal starting in 2026. They are expected to get rights immediately. So, we have the NFLPA claiming breach of contract. Now we have WWF claiming breach of contract, though that one was a little bit weird with the whole change of management thing. Maybe this is the same thing, because it sounds like this has been going on for 2 weeks. That's a little bit after the NFLPA thing went down. So I'd be curious to know if this was the same exact reason. The other twist on this would be, and I'm not a big WWE collector. I like some of the on-card autos. You know, I have a Stone Cold. I have an HBK. And probably not because the two companies were separate at the time that these deals were sold. But don't forget, Panini has, and I believe, once again, I don't follow this scene super close. Someone can correct me. Panini has the UFC deal, and I believe UFC and WWF just combined into one company, like just this week or the week before. But I'm imagining those two deals are separate because the companies were separate back then. But does something happen with that now? So in a year where Panini just keeps getting their ass kicked, it just got kicked again. So they are on the ropes with the NFL. We have no idea what is going on with coming product releases beyond what's on this. Beyond Don Russ, I think, is the furthest one out. That's in flux. Now, according to this, they basically have to stop selling WWE product altogether. We'll see what happens with that. So if you're a WWF collector, if you're a wrestling collector, your supply of product is about to dry up very quickly, it sounds like. You know, how quickly can Fanatics spin up the old printers? Probably pretty fast, knowing them. I'm guessing that they were ready for this or knew that this was coming. It has been a rough year for Panini. They had the break-ins at the offices. They had a bunch of employees leave and go to Fanatics. They had the NFLPA thing happen. Now they have the WWF thing happening. They have Fanatics coming at them every which way, left, right, and center. They had the copyright infringement case with those cards a couple of weeks ago where they had to pay out $25 million. Now they have this. I don't know how many more hits they could take. This is starting to feel like Apollo Creed versus Ivan Drago in Rocky. It was just supposed to be an exhibition fight. Everyone was supposed to get along for a little bit. And then Ivan shows up and all of a sudden game's on and Apollo's down for the count. Rest in peace, Apollo Creed. That's what this feels like. Like, where is the gif of, you know, throw the damn towel in? I just don't. I don't know how many more fronts they can fight a war on. Whoever has the Panini legal contract for like lawyer work, for law work, they are the billable hours department. They are living a happy life right now. So, like I said, I don't follow this scene super close. Curious for your thoughts and comments down below. Just a quick little one here. We'll see what happens next. To me, this is just all leading towards just more and more pressure being applied to Panini to get them to sell out to Fanatics. I think that's how all of this ends. The question is when, and the bigger question is, as collectors, we're caught in the crossfire. We are stuck in the middle, and we are the ones being hurt. If you collect WWF product, now you are in limbo. We are seeing the same thing with the NFL. Lots of questions. None of these companies are giving us answers. And that's where we currently sit in the state of modern card collecting. Catch you boys and girls on the next one. Peace.